Sorry guys. Hi, welcome to the vlog. Number one, I feel like, hold on, I got somebody else. I didn't even realize I had headphones on, but I hear someone talking in my ears. I feel like the vlogs are or have been a little dry, just a little bit, and so I promise to get back to it. We are back into summer. I am currently leaving. First of all, let me get my whole clothes together. So of course, you know, for whatever reasons in life, a lot of my vlogs start in the car, but I am currently on my way from my conference at work. So I had to go to a principal and leadership conference. So we're leaving one site to go to another site, and we have like an hour and a half in between before we have to get there, so we can go like check in and do whatever. I'm just gonna hold you guys down here because I don't want people are probably looking like, who is she talking to? So sorry for the shade. Like, I can't figure out where you guys are or how to get to you. Sorry. Anyway, that was so random, like randomly saying sorry, I ain't sorry. So anyway, so we are en route, and Marcia is driving behind me because she can't find her way anywhere in the city that she's lived in her whole entire life. So we are leaving one conference and going to the other, which is out at Turf Valley, which is such a great little space. I've been out there a few times for like wedding shows, and I went out there for a conference once, and I've never stayed there. So she's staying. The principals are staying. I am not a principal, so I'm not staying. But we get to go to the meetings and all of that stuff. So I'm just going to go hang out with her for a couple of hours while she gets checked in, and probably just enjoy some good old girl chat and talk. And so I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a life update. So remember, if you remember me talking, we've definitely been talking about just kind of how I'm scaling back my life totally down to nothing, so that I can take some time and build back up, which has been a very mentally challenging process. I think more mentally than physically right now. And so the issue is, you know, you get used to living a certain way. You have kids, and so you want things to go smoothly. And so I had a very real conversation with my kids, and I was just like, listen, we're going to scale back on a lot of life right now, until we can build a nest egg, and then we'll go from there. So, you know, my kids have always talked about things like, you know, beach houses and stuff like that. Oh, so you're not going to let me in. Is that what's happening? Oh, thank you. So we talk about... Wow, he just slammed on his brakes literally for no reason in full life. We talk about, you know, being able to do those things. And unless I put a halt on what is going on in my life right now and then get back to those basics, I'll never be able to provide that for my kids. And so right now, I'm putting myself, you know, on a strict budget as far as spending money, and then we're reducing like everything in my life down from the cars. So right now I'm still in the Lexus, but the Lexus is going back to the dealership. I brought a truck, and I'm probably just going to buy another little car just in case, you know, to go back and forth between the truck and the car. But like, I've literally minimized everything down to the house in our life, and so it is a lot of change for them, and not feeling like a mother who, you know, is disappointing her kids and who is really not able to provide for her kids. Like, you know, I had to get over the emotional side of that, and, you know, just kind of taking a chill on my life and still trying to move forward and pursue certain things and still vlog and still blog and still, you know, and so it's just been a really big wake-up call. So anyway, there are a lot of construction people right here. Like, there is full-blown construction happening while they're staring at me recording. So, see what I mean? Hold on. Oh, we got a little bit of light though. So yeah, that was part of, you know, the process of it all. And so just as a woman, just trying to really go through the motions of it and being able to feel supportive of my kids and, you know, their needs and all of those things. So yeah. So now that I think that I've crossed that threshold, it took me months to cross that threshold. You see how openly I'm having this conversation with you guys. But again, it might be another person who might need to do that in their life. So it's taken me a while to get through that threshold. So I literally just had the realest conversation with my best friend as we're headed out to this place. It's just like I have to build from the bottom again in order to have any of those things that I wanted before. So when I looked at what like beach houses cost and, you know, just how to minimalize my living so that I could get to that point, you know, I realized the sacrifice that really needed to happen because I did not prep myself. And so the hardest thing is, hey, love, you are 43 years old. And you are absolutely, you should have been at this point, this point, this point, this point, and that's not what happened. So now you got to fix it. And so this is what the process of fixing it looks like with 2 other people on your back. So, you know, this might be the reason why you're not married yet or why you had to go through all of the things that you've gone through. It's just to get yourself back on track for that. So we are back on track. My goal is to have some rental property as well as really kind of dive deep on what side of this business I want to be on. If I want to kind of move towards a wholesale perspective as opposed to a retail perspective, while I still have my job and all of those things. So I'm just trying to lay a great foundation for what I'm doing moving forward. So I just thought I would give you a life update, and that's it. So I'll see you guys at Turf Valley. Happy Thursday. I just had a whole, let's see if anybody's in here. I just had a whole soda explode in my purse. But you guys are focused, so the camera's working. I'm at a conference. I'll hit you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so
we've all heard the quote.
It has been
Genius.
a hot minute since the last time I vlogged. The last time I vlogged was what? Almost 2 weeks ago, a week ago at the wedding. And here we go. Sorry, my hair, I had to wash it. We had family beach day yesterday. I did not vlog. I just Insta-storied it. No particular reason why. I wish I had vlogged, but I didn't. I left my vlogging camera home, but I was supposed to start it off. And so currently, I just wanted to start vlogging because I wanted to give you a little bit of a life update. So Friday, I recorded all the videos that I needed to do for this Insta shop course that I want to do. So what I wanted to do was, or what I'm trying to do in step by step, is to strategically kind of do courses that actually help people. So this course is how to set or make your Instagram shoppable, especially if you, my camera got real weird and dark. Let me turn. I don't know what happened, but it is a how to make your Instagram shoppable if you don't want to use plugins from like Shopify or whatever. So I did 4 little mini videos, and then I did 2 bonus videos. So right now what I'm doing, because I was like, let me just take you through the steps. So I am using Thinkific. I think that's how you say it, Thinkific. And so this is, I needed to change my header. So my old header used to look like this. That was my first header that I did I did that I think a year ago, last year, maybe even 2 years ago. And so I am updating my header. So that's the new header that I'm going to use, and I am using Canva.com. I also put a little Canva.com video in there on how to use it and manipulate your images for your InstaShop. So that is the new header for the website. So I did that first, and I was like, let me just do this so I walk people through steps, because it really doesn't make sense. You can spend so much time doing images. So it took me a few hours to record. So all on Friday I recorded, I re-recorded and recorded all of the video. And so now, sorry, that is old school fan. I don't want to turn my air conditioner on, but it's like 95 degrees outside. So now the next step is I just have to make sure the images are ready for the header and then drop everything into the course, which I plan on finishing today so that I can launch tonight. So I'm going to use Think If, and I thought I would just take you guys through the process of it because, yeah. So that is step number one. We're going to start manipulating the actual course picture now. So stay tuned. Give me a second. Also, I'm also trying to keep my health back, so I've gone back to my granola, drinking lots of water. So I'm trying to get my health kick back, especially before I go to Mexico, while I'm binging on my old ass TV. I'm binging on Grey's Anatomy season 14. So yeah. Alright, so next we're going to work on the next image, which I will show you. I'm going to flip the camera around, so just give me a second.
Sleep, you can't have it all.
So I developed this course that initially I was going to do for $39.99, which is really the Fab Girl's Guide to figuring out her what, why, and how. And so this I'm going to record this week. A lot of times what will happen is you should definitely spend time and just kind of get all of your things out of your head, like all of the courses and stuff you develop, and then as you go back into it, the good thing about Canva is that it's all stored here. So when you open up your main window, if I can get it to, my internet's moving a little slow today, like all of my little things, 31 days, actionable days in August, I did that. That was a workbook I was working on again. I should probably revisit that this year. This is part of a journal that I'm working on, but like I said, like there are so many, oh, this is what I'm looking for actually right here. There are so many little things in Canva that I'm working on. So this was the picture. It took me, you guys don't know, but I've literally been gone for a few minutes. But these were some of the things that I worked on a while ago, and I needed to change some of them up. As you can see, they're very bright and glittery. So yeah, all of my little ideas, look at all of that, look at all of that goodness. So yeah, anyway, this is not actually what I'm looking for. I am looking for a header. I'm looking for an actual header image that I had. But yeah, so Canva does all of these different things, and these are just things that, like I said, I've been working on. This is where I'm focused right now, is on kind of getting away from everyone being so technically overwhelmed. So this is part of that free course. These are all of the images that are part of a slideshow that I'm going to drop into Keynote. But I am literally looking for one thing. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my my Canva interface. Alright, so we are in the actual course for, again, I'm using Think If It. So I just created all 4 spaces for the videos. There are 4 videos, but then there's also a bonus feed. So I'm going to add a subject. I'm going to add a chapter. And then this is going to be bonuses. And then I'll save that. Alright, so I wanted you to look at the landing page because I'm going to put the image up here. So, click to edit the banner image. Alright, so we're going to upload this. It's from my Think If It header, but this is what's gonna happen is these words are gonna come up over here. So let's do banner overlay at 0%. Let's take out these extra words. going to take these extra words out. And then I'm going to save it. And then, just because I have this part up here. And then this is an older picture of myself. So now I'm going to add in this. So in Thinkific, you can use Facebook pixel codes. So if you were running a Facebook ad, you would insert the pixel code for that ad here, and so this will allow you to look and see how your Facebook ad is doing with this particular course. So that is, I'll be using that in the next week as well. Good morning. One of us is ready for camp. One of us didn't brush and grease and comb our hair. Hello. Come here. You did not pick your hair out. You use what? The invisible what? And there's no grease on your hair. Come here, Juwan. Come on. So, I'm dropping him off. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Nappy head. You don't act like you'll be on camera. Someone's getting a haircut today. But I'm gonna do the stadium steps. Did your hair grow? Absolutely. You still have hair on your head? No, you're not getting your hair dyed, so you showed me that you can grease and brush your hair on a daily basis. Anyway, we're off for morning runs. Alright, so it is 90 degrees out here right now. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's try to get as much as I can done. It is 90 degrees out here and it is freaking hot. So I'm going to try to do these steps a couple of times. The stadium. Some other girls working out, so we'll see how much we get done. Let's see.
Reminiscing about last way. Remember that we had a big fight. Maybe words didn't come out right. I wish that I was sober, and I wish that I could call her, tell her to come home.
All time. Don't ask me to do it again.
Okay, so now that I have done my daily ritual of getting chased by these enormous bees, I feel like bees in the hood eat off of other things, and so they're this fucking big as opposed to this big, like this big. The bee that just chased me, so every day I'm at the track, I get chased. On top of that, I might be a shade darker. So I'm gonna have to start putting on sunscreen before I come out, like in real life, because I definitely roasted today. But it is 91 degrees. I've been in my car for about 3 minutes, but and the air is blasting. But when I tell you there's so much heat coming off my body, and I'm literally pouring sweat, that like it's that hot. So I tried to do a good 25 minutes. But I am headed to Home Depot to grab this really good $20 Drano. Actually, it might be $15. But I'm going to get this Drano that works. My tub, like my pipes in my house, or in the house that I live in, is just crazy. So, but this Drano like really works, and maybe like once a month or once a month I have to pour some down. So I'm going to get that, and I should do some packing today. I really need to start packing because we're probably going to move in the next couple of, in maybe 2-3 months tops. So I really need to start packing. Anyway, we're headed to Home Depot, and I'm going to get me a little cup of coffee and read for about an hour this morning. That's the plan.